Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guest. When you hear the word mentor, what comes to mind? Well, if you're a fan of Greek mythology, then the mentor to Achilles, to Ulysses might come to mind. When you think of a coach, what image comes into your head? For me, it's often the football coach standing on the sidelines with his clipboard and his headset, yelling at players and sending in plays. In Toastmasters, though, a mentor is someone who helps guide another Toastmaster through the Toastmasters program. And a coach is someone who guides another person throughout any goal that they might have in their life. Now, Toastmasters claims that coaches are only deal with people with a clear short-term goal. Now, since early September, I have been engaging in training to become a coach for a business that I plan on starting. And since then, I have been learning how the difference between what Toastmasters says a mentor is and what a coach really is very, very minor. As the introduction said, there's only one, and you will hear it at the end. So what are the three essential elements of both a coach and a mentor? They are to identify goals and strategic actions to achieve those goals. They are to improve a person's skills. And finally, they are to master one's own mentality and emotions in order to achieve those goals. So let's start with the first one, identify long-term goals. For a Toastmaster, it would be to improve their public speaking. And so a mentor would be speaking with their mentee to identify what those goals are, and then strategize on actions to achieve those, what speeches to give, what path to choose, to give feedback on those speeches. What a coach does, and in the coaching that I plan on doing, involves coaching people in relationships. And so the long-term goal would be, what is your vision of the relationship in 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years? I don't really see much of a difference between those two. Okay, second, to improve the skills. In Toastmasters, we work on our public speaking. And in our public speaking, we often start kind of timid and maybe our voice is a little too low and we don't speak so. And so as a Toastmaster mentor, I've encouraged other Toastmasters to bring it up and make it loud. I'm talking to you, Fred Sadler. As a coach for a relationship, though, it would be to identify skills, especially in communication, that would enhance the relationship and make it more effective in order to achieve the very goals that we identified in the first step. Again, identify goals, upgrade skills in order to achieve those goals, whether you're a Toastmaster, improving your public speaking, or someone who seeks to improve their relationship and achieve the kind of ideal relationship that they always wanted. And finally, one of the key elements to achieve all of this is to master your own mind and your own emotions. Think of the first time as a Toastmaster, you got up to give your icebreaker speech. The butterflies were kind of going haywire. You may be sweating. Your voice was ah! And as time goes on, as you give more and more speeches and get feedback from your mentor, you come to be more and more comfortable and be more effective in delivering the message of your speeches. Likewise, especially when it comes to effective communication, this is something where people struggle with so much. How many times have you said or heard to someone that you were with, "You're not listening to me"? "I am too listening to you." Well, there are ways of improving listening skills. We learned some of those in Toastmasters. They don't always work so well in a relationship. Such as, I appreciate that feedback that you gave me, but you had a few ums and ahs, and I think you could have used better vocal variety when you were chewing me out. Different sets of skills. So in order to master your mind and your emotion, whether you're giving a speech, to be effective in delivering it so that you can control your message, or to master your mind and emotion when dealing with conflicts and relationships, both are present whether you're a mentor or whether you're a coach. So the three elements of both mentoring and coaching: identify long-term goals and strategize ways to achieve those goals, upgrade the skills that are necessary in order to reach those goals, and master your mind and your emotions so that you can effectively traverse that path toward those goals. And I said there was one big difference. As I said, I'm looking to start a coaching business. When I'm a mentor to a fellow Toastmasters, I do it for free. If you hire me as a coach, I will get paid. That's the big difference, Madam Toastmaster.